Hey everyone. The next topic that we're going to look at is called consumer choice and utility theory. And it's actually fairly easy, I think, for students to understand this concept. But one of the things that's hard is we're going to be putting some really precise economic terminology to stuff that you like already know and do without thinking. So I'm going to start this with a story. Pretend that I dropped you off at the mall, in the middle of the mall, with two big bags full of jeans. They're $100 a pair, and there's 10 of them. Two big bags, super heavy. All the receipts are in there. And then I'm like, okay, I'll pick you up in an hour. What are you going to do? You're not just going to say, sweet, I now have 10 new jeans. I'm going to just wait an hour. You're probably going to return some of those jeans and buy some of the stuff you want. Why? Because the 10th pair of jeans doesn't have as much utility as maybe the first or second or even third new pair of jeans has. So even though you might keep one or two of these awesome jeans that I got for you, you probably wouldn't choose to keep all 10. What you're doing is you're looking at your marginal utility. How much does the next pair of jeans benefit you versus like a shirt or a hat or new shoes or whatever you end up choosing to buy with the equivalent money? So we could do a calculation and say, well, for you, you value one pair of jeans at 50 units of happiness, which is called utility, and a second pair of jeans at 40 units of utility, and the third pair of jeans is 20 units of utility, and then it really drops off, and it's like 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then like 0 for the last utility. I'm not going to use that example right now with those numbers. I'm going to look at a numeric example right after we do a little bit more talking about this utility theory idea. So you have the idea that, okay, there's diminishing marginal utility. The more genes you have, the less like the next one is as beneficial. Okay. So what do you actually do in real life? You say, okay, well, I have some money to spend. I'm going to spend it on blank. Well, if a hat costs 20 bucks and jeans cost $100, the hat gives me 10 units of utility and the jeans give me 11 units of utility. Which one should I buy? Well, it's not just about the marginal utility. Sure, that's like super helpful to know, but it's about what we refer to like colloquially or just conversationally as like the bang for your buck. You're getting more bang for your buck with the hat because you get 10 units of utility and it costs $20. As opposed to the jeans, you get 11 units of utility and it costs $100, and the numbers are not as relevant because I think you understand like this as a general concept. Once you understand the concept, you can connect to the official micro terminology. So the concept is that we vary what we buy based on the marginal utility, how much one more of each unit is to us. You do this at dinner all the time. You can have another bite of this or another bite of that. Then we look at the marginal benefit or marginal utility per dollar. When we have marginal utility divided by dollar, that tells you the bang for your buck. How much utility does each dollar buy you? So in the jeans and the hat example, the numbers I gave were 10 units of happiness for $20 for a hat. 10 divided by 20, I can do that in my head, that's 1/2. So you get half a unit of happiness per dollar when you spend it on the hat. But for the jeans, the example I gave, the math's going to be a lot harder, is $11, 11 units of utility divided by $100. I can move the decimals, I guess. 0.11, you're going to get 0.11 units of utility for every dollar you spend. That math worked out okay. Again, the numbers are not as important as the idea, but the idea is when you buy a hat, you get half a unit of utility per dollar that you spend. And when you buy the jeans, you get 0.11 or 11 cents of utility, 11 points of happiness for every dollar that you spend. Buying the hat gives you more utility per dollar or more bang for your buck. Now I'm going to look at an AP example problem to walk through for some more precise details, and then there's a practice problem after.